welcome to another movie crew review. Today we'll be reviewing Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Movie stars Owen Teague, Freya, Allan, and Peter McCann.
Today's film is Planet of the Apes. So we see Noah and May, two different species working together as Noah's trying to locate his tribe that have gone and been taken by the new Caesar. And we see May as she's trying to help the humans get their pace back. And the film takes interesting turns and slowly develops over the 2.5 hour runtime. So let's get into the review.
Alright, I'll start the review. I had very less expectations with this movie for some reason. I don't know why. But this movie was so good. Everything, I think, was perfect for me. So this movie takes place after a long time when Caesar passed away, and we follow a new character named Noah, and this movie is completely focused on him. It's 99% Noah, and we take a journey. Something happens, I won't spoil what actually happens, and from that point onwards, we start from one point and we have to go to somewhere, but the things which happens in between, I didn't see anything coming, and this movie just floored me in every way possible. This movie is very slow paced, deliberately, and that's my kind of thing. I love it. Very slow paced. It gives time for characters to grow a lot. And you sort of know, get to know what they are going to become, but then at the end happens, I was like, I didn't expect that to happen. And yeah, everything was so good. And there's a conversation at the end of the movie. I was like, holy, I need next. I need to know what happens next. Amazing, really good stuff. Cameron? Alright, this movie swept me off my feet. It was a captivating world, captivating story. It was just like the music when they finally sort of reveal the humans there and they start to capture them. They have the throwback to the original 1960s. I think the original Planet of the Apes came out, and just hearing that, the drums and the sounds all throwback to that movie, it just took me back, and I'm just like, oh yeah, this is the stuff. Like, it's just a complete continuation from the original three from this series, and it just but it just zones in on, like you said, Noah. Yeah. And I like how they don't feed you how the world is supposed to look or the world is supposed to feel now that it's a couple of 100 years after. Like, they deliberately put you into this little camp where he's from, and then they slowly feed you all this other stuff, what's happening elsewhere. And I thought the creative choices of how everything has turned out, they really thought long and hard about it to make sure it sort of makes sense and still keeps us guessing. Like, every sort of answer you have during question you have during the movie is answered, sort of, with an unexpected answer though. So you don't expect these things, and it just blew me away, honestly. The action scenes were great. Oh, amazing, yeah. I mean, I was gobsmacked of how the apes look, but then to make them look like they're in water, Jesus. That took the cake for me. I was sold. I'm just like, alright, you've won one up to tell from last time. Yeah. And like you said, they refer human as echo, and they interact with certain objects and they don't know. I was just thinking like how messed up things have become like now, like weaponry and stuff. And it gives you a good insight of that too. And so Caesar is sort of a like long gone character. So, and you don't know whether like he left a message maybe, and it got molded and got changed through the time. It sort of become a phantom, I would say. We don't know whether things they're doing are for good or for bad. Like someone for doing for good or someone doing for bad. So yeah, really good creative choices. Yeah. All right. Now we'll pass it over to John, who's overseas, and to hear his thoughts.
Today we're on location in Denmark at the Palace Theatre, over 100 years old, and this is where we saw Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, me and my brother. So, really good film, really enjoyed the action in it, the storyline, nicely develops over that period of time. Great shout out to William H. Macy, who does a great cameo piece as a human that's normal as opposed to the echo humans that are kind of uncivilized and more basic. I really found that the story developed in a nice, condensed way over the runtime, so it kept you coming back for more. I think that May's character was really interesting. She starts off as a real recluse, but then she opens up, and I also think that Noah, the new Caesar character, as Caesar passed in the last film, and you see that at the start of this film, is done really well. There's a nice shot when the monkeys, or the apes, when the apes go into a silo that's all housing and they see books. You see it in the trailer, and they see books and other things, so they realize that the humans were really more developed than what they give them credit for. But the ending is really good. It catches you on for the next film. So this is the 4th film in the franchise, 10th overall, and I'm sure there'll be a 5th. I really enjoyed the film, so yeah.
Alright, time for scores. Moon, how many apes out of 10?
I'm giving solid 9 apes out of 10.
John?
So my score for this film will be 9 apes out of 10.
And I'll give it 9 apes out of 10 as well as you, Moon. Alright guys, make sure to like, subscribe, share the video, tell your friends, tell your family. Catch you in the next one. Ciao.